Um, it's been great. Thank you so much for taking part in this amazing conference. I wasn't sure we could pull it off. I think we did. I hope you had as much of a good time as we had. I'm glad you showed up in force. I see that there are still the bad students standing at the back. So we managed to fill the place. There's a few moments that you can't really escape at the end of a conference. One of them is the award ceremony. So deliberating with myself, I decided to award the best poster to our European Treasure Funds, of course. I still have a few details I want to share with you. First of all, about paperwork. If you're a speaker and say, hypothetically, you arrived at the very last second before your talk and didn't necessarily sign the consent form for your video to be put on YouTube, please come find us at the reception desk so that you may sign it. If the video setup glitched, I think it happened for one person, maybe more, send us the screen recording that you took so that we can merge it with the video that the camera crew took. And if you need an attendance certificate because you're a PhD student and you want it to count for your doctoral school or whatever, just email us and we can provide a document following your specifications. Do not leave town. Come back here after lunch. There will be a hackathon. There will be pastries. There will be drinks. There will be power plugs. All that you need. More than we have. I haven't shown you the full extent of my power plugs. We have 2 in each amphitheater, but we can go up to 4, each with a 10-meter cord, so we're prepared for anything. And some community members have managed to put together a HackMD document for which you have the QR code here or the link on Slack. So if you're a beginner contributor looking for a project to work on, take a look there, maybe specify what kind of things you enjoy working on, what's your background, etc., and mentors will come find you. Or if you're a more experienced community member, you have some ideas that you could guide beginners towards, again, put your name up on the doc and there will be a sort of natural matchmaking happening later. Again, the beginners are welcome. This is a great pathway into open source contributions. If you don't know how to use GitHub, how to open a pull request, this is the afternoon where you learn. So, and keep enjoying the conference space. We'll be here until 4, 5, 6 p.m. maximum. So yeah, come and hang out with us. Once again, this could not happen without our trusted array of sponsors. In the platinum side, we have Temple Capital and CodeGlass, who asked me to say that they're looking for testers and feedback on their Julia product. So go reach out to them if you want to debug your code, which I don't. And as for gold sponsors, we have Julia Hub, Eutelsat, and Pumas AI. So thanks again for your support and for making the way unto Paris. You know them already. You love them perhaps as much as we do, but I'm still going to list them because you like my French accent. So, of course, we were supported by le CNAM, INRIA, Euros, MAI, GDR ROD, GDR RTTE, Réseau Thématique, Groupe Calcul, and EuroADEF. So all of these are scientific societies or groupings of French research institutions that said sponsoring a software conference is worthwhile. This is valid research that you're doing. This is an important project that you're undertaking. And I think it's nice to have them back us because it's not always obvious to go to research funding bodies and say, we're writing code, give us money. So let's give them some applause as well. Now, there's also plenty of people that you don't necessarily get to see in the background. There's the event planning crew. There's the cleaning and security people here at CNAM that have done a wonderful job of keeping this space tidy and clean and ready for you. They got here at 7 in the morning to clean it up. And yeah, overall they did a wonderful job of walking us through this process of event planning. We have the video crew, which you interacted with at Pixel Prod, who will be responsible for putting together these wonderful YouTube memories of ours, so thanks. And we have the catering by Theory Restaurant. So all of these nice pastries and juices that you enjoyed, it's thanks to them. So thank you. Now, there's one person here who some of you have heard about, some of you have not. It's a kind of urban legend in the Julia community. I myself have been a contributor for 5-6 years. I still don't know what they look like. But it's this person called Cormolian, or at least that's their GitHub handle. I still don't know what they're called, what their name is. I don't really care because they're this amazing graphic designer that always steps in when any Julia project needs a hand with their logos, with their visual identity. So here for the conference, the logos, the YouTube background, other visuals, they put up cute postcards at the welcome desk. So feel free to grab one on your way out. And they also did a lot of weird experiments because as we were designing the conference identity, we went through a lot of iterations. So I just want to show you how iterations with Cormolian go. Usually they make some suggestions on the logos, and then, you know, we wondered what kind of visuals do we want to go with? Do we want to keep this nice italics look that is so French? Eventually we ended up going with that, and then we wondered, where the fuck is the Eiffel Tower? So, you know, can we get an Eiffel Tower with Julia colors? And sure, but we don't get one. With Cormolian, we never just get one, we get like 10. So we got this one, we got that one, we got the dots, we got the heat map, we got another heat map. Somehow the Louvre is in there. Somehow there's Boston as well. So yeah, all of this to say, it's really a treasure to have them by our side. And if you can, you know, buy them a coffee or support them in their work. So there's this URL, buymeacoffee.com/Cormolian. Obviously, all of this is for free, which is still surprising to me, but we can support them in other ways. So show our appreciation, and thank you, Cormolian, whoever you are. Again, we're a bit of a beginner crew at this whole event planning thing. There's people who do this much better than us, and luckily they're taking over for next year as well. Still, they helped us out a great deal. So the JuliaCon committee, NumFocus, I don't know if our NumFocus envoy is here today, but he'll be glad to chat with you all. So thanks you. And if you like this event, if this event exists at all, it's because of all of these people. I didn't want to make a mistake when introducing them. That's not the sort of thing we do here. So I wrote down their names, my two co-chairs, Alexandre and Amanda, and then all of the rest of the organization committee. So many of them are here today. If you want to stand up and receive your applause, you have Zachary, Abby, Mathieu, Mathieu Bis, Julie, Pierre, Olivier, Vincent, Xavier, Joseph, Sandra, and Daniel. So all of them worked hard for you today. And yeah, at the end of a research paper, what you usually do is you look towards the future and you claim that you're going to do some more work that you won't get to doing. But here the work is not by me, so I'm fine with it. The first thing I want to announce is the JuliaCon proceedings. If you presented anything at all at this conference, whether it's a paper, a talk, a poster, a tutorial, feel free to submit it in paper form to JuliaCon proceedings. It has this really nice review system that was presented in a talk earlier, where everything happens in the open, where you know your reviewers, and when their true goal is to make your submission better, which is sufficiently rare in scientific reviewing to be noted. So please don't hesitate to submit to JuliaCon proceedings. And of course, the last thing I want to announce is JuliaCon Global 2026, which will happen in Germany, in Mainz, near Frankfurt. The call for mini symposia just opened maybe yesterday. So a mini symposium is a group of talks around a specific topic. If you want to organize a series of talks in Mainz about, I don't know, your specific area of physics or math or computer science or specific applications to like space or trading or whatever, submit a mini symposium, and we'll see you all next year in Germany. Good lunch and good hackathon.